my initial impressions of Bobby were always from afar. You know, he was the England manager when I was a kid growing up, and knew of his history with Ipswich and Barcelona, and then I was fortunate enough to work with him odd times with ITV, so got to know the warmth of the man. You couldn't help but sit in his company and be enthused and come away enthused about the game. You know, that was his. He came alive when he was talking about football, and he got excited at you know, whenever I met him. I remember playing against Newcastle, getting injured, and I've only briefly met him in the past, and I got injured about 20 yards from his touchline area at Villa Park, and he had to go that way at half time to go in, and I was, you know, I'd got a bad injury, not a, you know, stretcher job, but I'd torn my knee ligaments, and he took the time as the whistle blew for half time to walk 20 yards and ask how I was before he went off to give his talk to his team, and something like that as a player really sticks with you. And then when I was manager at Middlesbrough, he was at Newcastle to begin with, and then not involved with Newcastle, but still very influential in the area, and he came down a couple of times to see us play and just gave a few words of encouragement, really, because he'd been through the mill as a young manager. So it was a great man, and I think the warmth that's felt towards him as a person is what stands out. You know, I think everybody assumes you'll be judged as what you've achieved in football, but actually, I think in the end, you know, his passing proved to me you're judged as what people think of you as a man, and I think to a man, everybody feels the same about Bobby. You know, he was a gent, and gave so much to the game, gave so much to other people, and you know, it's his enthusiasm and his excitement about football that will live with me.